Cheers everyone, welcome. This is Pablo from Style Systems, your exclusive personal image consultant and your style and lifestyle designer. And this video and this series of videos that I'm going to do are because I've been getting a lot of questions towards grooming habits and fashion, just quick fashion tips. And I just realized that almost all of my videos, I talk about fashion and I know about fashion and all these things, but all of my videos tend to be very deep and I talk about life and this and that. So these videos I'm just going to talk about things that are very useful for you to improve with your fashion and with your style. And this video is about how to grow a beard, or let's talk about beard and mustaches and stuff like that, right? A lot of people ask me questions on how to grow a mustache and stuff like that. So I make fun of it, but it's time for me to actually start making videos of it. So cheers and welcome. Now, the first thing that you need to understand when you want to grow a beard, and excuse the noise, like I always tell you, I have a construction site right next to me or right in front of me right now. It is what it is. I have to do what I have to do, right? So the first thing that you need to understand when you want to grow a mustache or a beard, whatever it is that you want to grow, or whatever style with your facial hair, is that you require a lot of fucking patience, all right? A lot of guys, they give themselves only about 3 to 4 weeks and then they just shave it. Because let me tell you, if nobody has ever told you this, it's fucking it's very uncomfortable. The first weeks or the first 2 weeks, you itch a lot. If you've never grown a beard, your face it's not accustomed to that. So you get a lot of itchiness, and maybe some red spots and stuff like that. So it's very uncomfortable. And if you have your girlfriend, you're gonna fucking, you're like a fucking, I don't know how to call it in English, but you're gonna be, it's gonna be uncomfortable for your girlfriend too, I've forgotten my words with fucking English. So probably I will have to do it in Spanish too. So it's uncomfortable. It's a lot of fucking patience. You are required with a lot of patience and persistence, right? You have to be persistent if you wanna grow a beard or a mustache. That's just what it is. And give yourself some time. In order for you to actually have a badass mustache or a beard, you have to let it grow for at least 2 to 3 months, depending on you, depending on how fast or how slow your beard grows. It's all about your own body, your own testosterone and stuff like that. But give it a time. Now, the next thing that comes in mind when I'm talking about this, growing beard, people or normal advice tells you that you should only, let it grow and stuff like that. Oh, you just let it fucking grow and that's it. Well, no, my friends. I mean, yeah, you have to stop shaving. That's for damn sure. But that does not mean that you just have to let it grow like a homeless guy, You can still look good. So brings me to the next topic. You need to get certain products, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the products that I use to keep my beard and my mustache trimmed and look healthy and good. But when you just start growing your beard, you have to be patient. You have to be patient. And you have to trim your beard, because if you just let it grow, you will look like the homeless guy, right? A lot of the guys don't even realize that there are products, cosmetic products for your beard, like beard oils, beard or mustache wax and stuff like that, beard balms, that they take care of your beard, of your facial hair, and it will look better, it will grow more healthy, and it will look eventually better. So also, quick thing that I have to say, it depends on your levels of testosterone or your follicles, of your face. Not everyone can grow like the full beard and stuff like that. For example, with me, it's very hard. That actually grows in this. It doesn't grow a lot in this part, so that's why I shave it in this part, and I prefer this beard style. The other thing, should I grow a beard and a mustache or not? Or should I not grow a beard and a mustache? Let's get something clear, all right? This is completely relative to you, to your style, to your needs. Don't follow trends. Never follow trends. Now it's good to have a beard, right? It's for some reason it's a trend. It's becoming a trend, right? And everyone wants to have a beard. It's supposed to look good and it's supposed to be cool and shit like that. No. If you're doing it simply because you're following a trend, you're doing it backwards. You're wrong. The same thing happens with piercings and tattoos, right? Now it's cool to have piercings and tattoos. But if you're doing it simply because you're following trends, you're fucking yourself up, all right? Don't do it. Whether it's your fashion, you know, the clothes that you wear, your facial hair, tattoos, piercing, even the haircut or hairstyle that you wear, if you're following trends, you're doing it wrong. Do it because there's some meaning behind it, because you understand, you have a certain level of awareness and you know why you're doing it. And which brings me to the next topic, which is I wear the mustache because it's a personal brand now, right? Simple as that. And then I wear my beard in this specific style because I have a very short chin. Just look at it. If you take my beard, I have a very short chin. So it's not proportioned with my face or with my hairstyle. So my beard actually helps me having a more proportioned and styled face. So you see, it's a different way of looking at beards. Just like saying, hey, you know, I just want to wear a beard because I fucking like it and that's it. I just want to wear it like that. No, man. You have to think in terms of silhouette or proportions, the proportions of your head. So my beard is actually helping me to have a more structured head, if that makes sense. So with that in mind, if you want to do it, do it. Now, there's another topic that comes in mind. Your profession. There are certain professions that don't allow you to have facial hair. So you must have that in mind. How you are going to get perceived on your professional or for your professional image, right? So you have to have that in mind also. Again, don't follow trends, my friends. Don't follow trends just for the fuck of it. Don't do things randomly. Do your homework and do some research and get to know you very well. Now, there's a lot of fucking different styles that you can wear. A lot of different styles that you can wear. It's all about your proportions. It's all about your style. It's all about what you want to communicate, right? Let's say that you have accomplished and you're wearing your beard, or you're letting your beard grow for, I don't know, like 3 months, 4 months. 4 months or 5 months, you already have like a good fucking beard. What do you need to do? You need to get a fucking oil. That's the first thing that you need to actually get if you're starting to grow your beard. Get a beard oil. That's the most important thing. Because you see, it's very dry. You know, our face is not supposed to be, it's not producing the oils that our hair or our scalp is producing. So your beard gets very dry, and if you go outside, there's a lot of fucking things going around, and so you need to protect your beard, because otherwise it will look very unhealthy, it will look very dry, and you will look like shit, like a homeless guy. There will not be a difference between a healthy, stylish beard and the homeless down the street. So you need to get a beard oil. Now it could be any brand. I'm not promoting any brand. This is actually there's not even a brand, you know. I just happened to go into a very low-key, all natural store, and I saw this beautiful oil, and I got it. And also, it helps you smelling even better. So, you know, when you greet someone or when you're with your girlfriend, the smell is fantastic, and it will moisturize your beard. It will keep it very clean, very healthy, all right? That's very important. Then the next thing that you need to get is combs. This is very crucial, my friends. When you're growing your beard or mustache, you need to get your fucking combs. This is so fucking important. But high quality combs. Don't get the little black ones, you know, that you can get on any fucking store. No, don't get them, because basically what they do is they're like very sharp in the end, you know. They're very, you know, they're made out of cheap plastic, and what they're doing is they're fucking up your skin. First of all, that you're irritating your own skin, and you're cutting your fucking beard. You're cutting your beard, and what happens is that eventually, if you overdo it, what happens is that your beard gets split ends. I think that's how you say it, right? Split ends, and that looks horrible, man. That looks horrible. It's basically it's saying that your beard is not healthy. So get good quality combs, beard combs. That's actually how you get them. You just go to a barber shop, ask for the Kent. That's the best brand that I've ever come across, Kent combs. And I have two because it's different. The hairs of my mustache, they're different than the hairs of my beard. So this is for my beard right here, and this one is for my mustache, right? Now another tip: don't overdo it. Don't overcomb your mustache or your beard. Don't be touching it all of the time. You sometimes, or a lot of the times, you see me doing it on my videos, but there's a purpose. There's a personal brand or a marketing purpose behind it, right? But don't overdo it. The temptation is very, very high. You know, you want to touch your beard all the time, and you want to play with your mustache, play with your beard, but don't do it, because that will, you know, your hands are not clean all the time. So you're bringing a lot of shit to your skin and to your beard, and what will happen is you will have split ends also. Split ends on your hairs, your facial hair. And the next thing that I highly suggest that you get is high quality scissors. You know, these are the scissors that your barber use, but they must be high quality, because if you look at this, you know, they're very thin. If you have, or if you get the scissors of your fucking, you know, the garage, the scissors that you use to cut, I don't know, wood, paper, whatever the fuck, they're like, again, like the bad quality combs, they're fucking your follicles, they're fucking your beard, right? So when you cut your beard on a microscopic meaning, I don't know how to say it in English, you know, in a microscopic way, the way that you cut your beard can actually be bad if you have bad quality scissors, because they will, again, split ends, and it will not look healthy. So you have to get quality, high quality scissors, and you must trim your beard every once in a while, every maybe twice or 3 times per month. You need to trim your mustache and your beard. How you do it? Well, maybe I will do another video doing it, because right now my mustache and my beard, I just trimmed it actually, and you know, it's very stylish, so I'm not gonna fuck up my style, you know what I'm saying? But you have to trim it, all right? That's the difference between just letting it grow than actually doing it with style, and you know, knowing what you're doing. So you use your beard oil twice per day. You know, you do it when you wake up, and then you do it when you go to sleep, and then 3 times a month you trim your fucking beard. Do it. How do you do it? You get your combs, your beard combs. Now you don't have to comb it every day. I don't suggest and I don't recommend that you do it every day, because it will be unhealthy. Let it be a little bit natural, you know? Let it just be there. And last but not least, mustache wax or beard wax. The brand that I'm using is Don Porfirio. It's the best one that there is, at least for me. It's the one that I prefer. And it's very, very useful to actually style your beard and to style your mustache. It's gonna help you tremendously, because otherwise it will be like, pfft. I will do a video, you know, to show you exactly how I do it, because I've been getting a lot of questions. How do you style your hair? What products do you use? What products do you use for your mustache and stuff like that? Well, that's why I wanted to make this video, because when I wake up, my God, the mustache is all over the place. So I have to comb it. I have to use, I have to comb it, I have to use my oil, and I have to use my mustache wax to actually style it very, very neat, and to look more professional, to look however the fuck I wanna look. So that's it for today, you know. And quick golden nugget. I'm gonna give you a little. I already made a video talking about the history of beards, but let's talk about what it actually does to you. You see, there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of myths talking about that beards make you more attractive because women love beards. Well, there's scientific studies, that they measure the brain activity of women looking at pictures of bearded men and looking at pictures of clean-shaved men, and the results are fantastic. Now, some women, or the majority of women, are not going to consciously say that they like bearded men, because they're like, oh no, they're just, their face is so ugly, and their face is like dirty because they do not take care of their beard. Well, that's the majority of men, because they're men. They think that they must not take care of themselves, right? They're like, oh, I'm a man, man. I'm a man. I'm not supposed to take care of my grooming habits. I'm not supposed to take care of myself, man. I'm a Viking. Bullshit like that. But when you if you're growing your beard, you must take care of it. You must take care of your fucking beard, just in the same way that you take care of yourself, if you're doing it right. So women, the majority of them, consciously, they're not gonna say that they like beards. Here's the funny part, and here's the fantastic and interesting part. These scientific studies show that it's the same. The way that it happens is what happens with men looking at a little bit chubby women, or like very rounded, like big hips. Maybe some guys are gonna say that I do not like big hips or big ass women because I like very thin, like the models and stuff like that. No. Scientifically, it is proven that we like round, big hips women because is very primitive. It's talking to our primitive mind. When we see a woman like that, we like it because there's more chances are that she will have our babies. There's more opportunity for her to carry our seeds. So there's a better chance for her to have a baby. That's why we like it. It's our primitive mind. Same thing happens with beards. When a woman looks at a man with beard, her primitive mind gets detonated, and she starts to think that there's more chance for her survival. Her survival value comes up. So she's thinking subconsciously, this is not consciously, subconsciously she thinks that there's more of a chance that she will have, if she has babies with that man, her chances of surviving herself and her babies, her chances of surviving will be up. They're higher with a bearded man. Why? Because way back in the day when we were primitive, we were running around butt naked and stuff like that. People that had the longer the beards they had, they were communicating. It's like the pelt of a lion. They were communicating that they were more aggressive, that they were more alpha in quotes. This has nothing to do with testosterone. Just for you, I want you to know this. Some people believe that men that have more testosterone tend to have more beard, and that has nothing to do with it, right? But back in the day, this has to do with the primitive ages. When you had longer beards, you were like a lion, just like in the same way that a lion, if a lion has huge hair, it's communicating that it's more aggressive, like it's more of an alpha and stuff like that. Even if it's not true, that's what it's subconsciously communicating. So now, moving forward, in today's society, if you place a picture of a clean-shaved man or a man with a beard, who's more intimidating? The clean shave or the man with a beard? Well, that's what the scientists discovered, that the man with a beard is more intimidating than the man with no beard. So a woman subconsciously wants to be with a more intimidating man because she will have more chances of surviving and her babies. So that's why there's this myth that women like men with beards. Take it, leave it, do whatever the fuck you want to do with the information that I just gave you. Do your own research. But that's the main reason why that's why it's becoming a trend. Like, oh man, it's supposed to be like a badass, right? If you have a beard, you look more badass and shit like that. I already made a video explaining the story of why there's a lot of misconceptions on having beards. If you have a beard, you're unprofessional, and if you are clean shaved, you are more professional. There's a lot of misconceptions on that, and there's a story behind it, and actually has to do with the Roman Empire and stuff like that, right? So I will post the link of that video for you to watch it. So I don't want you to start wearing your beard because it's a trend or because you think that you're going to be more attractive. Really give it some thought, all right? Really give it some thought. If it's going to help you, like for example with me, it's part of my brand, or it's actually helping me the proportions of my head, then by all means wear it. And even if you're wearing it, pay attention to your proportions. I see a lot of guys, you know, they just wear their beard like that, like all over the place, and they look unproportioned, right? Their heads, they look like they have a bigger neck, or they have bigger cheeks, you know, their cheeks are like wider, their head becomes wider. So you must pay attention to the style of your beard in the same way that you pay attention to the clothes that you wear, and in the same way you pay attention to the hairstyle that you use. So take care of it, okay? Take care of it. Just because you're a man and you're supposed to be a badass does not mean that you must not pay attention and have grooming habits for your beard. That's going to be the difference between the random piece of shit average guy and the guy that is actually getting all the women, getting all the pussy, and getting all the deals, and getting everything that he wants in life, right? So if you have more questions like this, send them to me. I will try to make it very short and answer all your questions about, you know, how to style your hair, your beard, and all that shit. Cheers, everyone. With that, I'm gonna leave you. Become the best version of yourself, even if you have your beard, your mustache, or whatever the fuck you want to have on your face, right? I will see you on the next one.